Hey YouTube people, today let's talk about peas. Peas and beans are my number one things to grow in the garden. Probably, I would say peas might edge out beans a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. Luckily, I'm on 50 acres and I've got room to plant out whatever I want. And when it comes to peas, I will, we'll just jump into it and I'll show you. Some of these varieties you might recognize and some you might not. And that is okay. So we'll start out with a favorite, Cascadia Sugar Snap. These are really good. And I like the Sugar Snaps because you can eat those either as like a immature pod or you can let them go all the way and then shell them. This is called an avalanche. I think I got these when he had his stuff on sale for like half off or something crazy like that. And yeah, okay. So I've got Tom Thumb Dwarf, and I like to poke these in my raised beds, just around things like underneath the tomatoes and things like that. They don't grow very tall, so they will grow there, and then the tomatoes shade them out from the heat of the sun. And I have some from M.I. Gardner, and then I have some from Baker Creek. So, you know, I'll probably wind up using the Baker Creek ones because that package is open rather than open the M.I. Gardner. Oh, let's see here. Whoa, got them falling all over the place. Let's see, and then I did a pack. No, I did not. Okay, so we're fine here. And then I have 2 packs of Sugar Snap. So I think we already did that once. Oh no, that's Cascadia. Cascadia is a really good one. Sugar Snaps, those are a great pea too. These are a shelling pea called Green Arrow. They are a bush pea, and that means that they don't get very tall. So you don't have to have them on a trellis or anything like that. I'm going to set that one to the side because I know I have a bunch of those. This would be a new one to me, and it's called Blizzard. And then we have blue shelling snow peas. They're not really snow peas. I wound up shelling them. They weren't bad, but they were not snow peas. I've got 2 specialty types that I'm going to set off to the side. There's another Sugar Snap. And then let's see here. I have Alaska. People are pretty familiar with this variety. It's a pretty popular one. Oh, here we go. And then I have a couple packs of Little Marvel, which, like it says, it's an heirloom. And these were from Dollar Tree, 4 for $1. Well, now it's a $1.25 store. It's not the dollar store anymore. And then these were from Walmart, Dwarf Gray Sugar. And you can tell they were from Walmart because they were 20 cents a piece. That's how much Walmart used to sell theirs for. The great thing about pea seeds is if you store them, you know, out of direct light and so forth, where the temperature is pretty even, they'll last a good 5 years and you'll still get really good germination. And after that, basically just store them in the freezer. And I put in the moisture packs, the oxygen absorbers and stuff, excuse me. And I keep them for years. I'm not sure how to say this. Karubi de Massane. But it is a snow or snap pea from Baker Creek. Pretty good variety. This one is a variety that I plant out every single year. It's probably my all-time favorite pea variety, and that is Spring Blush. Alright, I've got 2 packs of that. Okay, now we're going to get to these little packages here. I'm going to clear this off and I'll bring you back. Okay, now we're back with a nice clean slate. So, moving on, we have Honey Snap. I have not grown those. I do not know what they look like or anything like that. I do know that those seeds look like they're brown. These are Karina peas. Again, not entirely sure what they look like. And now we're going to get into my Ukrainian varieties. And this one is called Favorite. And most of the Ukrainian varieties are bush varieties. They do benefit from a little bit of trellising, but they don't need really tall trellising. With like the spring blush, given the right circumstances, I've had those vines go 10 plus feet tall. These won't get that tall. So I just feel very comfortable growing these in a bucket up against some shrub net. They don't need much. This one's called Sunny Bunny. And these are all good shelling varieties. Or you can, by all means, wait until, or get them when they're younger and eat them as pods. Primrose. And it helps too, because I absolutely love peas. They're one of my favorite vegetables. Emerald Pearl. This one's an odd name called Skinado. And this is one of those instances where they had a sale, so I doubled up. I think I got these for about 65 cents per pack or so. Green Stream, maybe 70 cents per pack. And the sad thing is had I would have known that they weren't going to be selling seeds out of the country in the future, I would have really stocked up, but I didn't know. But I do have all these, so this is good. I have 2 packs of 6 weeks. Let's see. This is a variety called Alpha. Kind of a different color on those. I have a couple packs of this Adagumsky, yeah. And I've grown that before. It's not bad at all. I've grown this one before. This one is a variety called Jop. And here is a Miracle. I think we had that one, but it was spelled a little different. This one is Sweet Bunch. And then this is called Rada or Rada. So those are all the Nicotovka and those type. And then, lastly, but never least, this is, let me open this package up, because these are so cool. These are called Rovia. I'm going to have to use something to open this. Rovia soup peas. And they are really, really cool looking. I'm going to destroy this package trying to open it. Yikes. They were all different colors a year ago when I ordered them. Now they've all kind of, they're still a little bit different color, as you can see. And these are Rovia dry or soup peas, and they are from the Arca Taste. They're from the Umbrian region of Italy, and they are eaten in soups or grown for polenta. And I have grown those, and they did grow, they did produce. I did save seeds. I didn't grow them last year for whatever reason. I don't know why exactly that was, but I didn't grow them. And that's a bummer. I should have, because I'm going to grow them this year though. And then these take a little bit longer. These are not actually, I don't think these are actually a pea. They're a cowpea. And they're called Fast Lady Northern. And they take about 100 days. And I don't know as I can grow cowpeas here or not, honestly. But there's a big but there. This company here, they're in northwestern Washington state. I'm in southwestern Washington state, and our temperatures are a little bit warmer down here in our microclimate than they are up there. They tend to get more rainy weather and so forth. Our area is a little bit drier than that. So I'm thinking that if they can grow these up there, I should have no problem growing them down here. So I will try cowpeas this year, and it'll be these right here. And so this is what I have going on for peas this year. And peas, they're a wonderful, quick growing crop. So, like, I should have planted them out already, but I haven't. I've been dealing with a few health issues and so forth, and trying to get that all under control. And then we've got 2 more raised beds to build out and put up. I've got an 8 by 4 foot and a 6 by 3 foot, and we want to use those to grow potatoes in, I think. But I don't see why we couldn't use one of those also and install some trellising and grow some peas and stuff in there as well, because I really hate buying stuff at the grocery store. But anyhow, that is what I've got going on for peas so far this year. I may not grow out all of those. I probably won't grow out all of those, but at least 10 of those varieties, at least 10, if not more. Probably, no, I'm going to say at least 11, because I'm not taking into account that the Tom Thumb will be tucked into the beds in between stuff. So anyhow, make sure to give me a thumbs up. I love the stats there. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and leave me a comment. Which variety would you be excited to grow out? And until the next time, take care.